Hey guys, welcome back by a new vid. Today I'll be reacting to the most cringe vid I have. I have audio muted because it's copyrighted. Oh wait, gotta be professional here. And if you can make it to the end of the video, let me know because this is one of the cringiest. Let me just hope. Wait. Let me just do my camera because I got very zoomed in. Because then you can see it. Alright, I make it full screen. Hope. Wrong page. So we'll be reacting to this shit. I was like, let's see. I was like, I'm turning 14. I was like 10, 11, something. Yes, 10 or 11. I might be. No, yes, I think 11. Yes, because it was on Christmas, I think. Because I can remember those lights. So let's see. No audio because it's all copyrighted. We can... Hey Google, lamp op 100%. Perfect.
2 van de 4 lampen op 100%.
I was so cute. Like, alright. Oh no. Oh no. I remember this shit. Oh. It was like so cool in my head, but it's not cool. Oh, I'm even not on the camera. But just be on the camera. And now I look at my videos before I upload. Back then I didn't. Yeah, a little. I might look at some videos if I say something very sus in it. This is bad. This is very bad. Actually? Yeah, right here. Oh no. Oh no. Yes. Oh no. Oh hell no. What the fuck was I twerking? Yes. How dumb are you? What the fuck are you doing? If this gets 20 likes, I'm making a new vid of this. In the other room. Above 20 likes and I might make one. And if we hit 100 likes, I'm so gonna make one. So you know. But if we just get 10, I might. 20 is a bigger chance because that's my record then. So yeah, let's say 20 I will make it, but if I hit 10 I will still make it. But I would like to hit 20 or more even. And subscribe. You know what? If we hit 30 subscribers, I will do it. And have 10 likes minimum on this vid. That will be the 30 subscriber special. It's like for me getting 1 mil. Yes, finally you read it. But the worst thing is that I was literally in a dancing school. That's the worst thing. Finally. You're at the club and you're dancing. It was like, oh yes, hell yeah. Oh yeah. Baby, you're trying to let you see your ex-girlfriend to impress her while you do this shit to be at the club. But I have to mute it because yes. Oh no. Oh yeah, that shit is my dream. I always wanted that. It's cost like $100. Wait, let me just check. Let me just check if I still have it. As buy this if you have $300. Let's see. Sorry for the thingy. No, it's outdated. That was on my old PC, but it crashed. Sadly. But that was my dream to have. If I have that, I'm probably gonna cry. That was a deep voice. Right, let me just do it back. It's gonna be very hard right now. Hey yo. Wait, that's the wrong. Bro. Finally. Perfect. That's good. Go. This is the end. Probably. Yes. So, I could end it, but I can look at more. The rest are just like cringe for you, but not cringe for me because it's memories. This one you shall watch because this is just fun as fuck. I swear. Let's see if somebody really did. 45 things. Oh my gosh, I am dumb. Right? Subscribe on me. Subscribe, and we're going for the 100,000 subscribers. And type shit in the comments to and I will give answer to that. But yes, no description. This was a long time ago. Let's see for more. This is like a little bit extra, but I don't need that. You know what? I will see. What are you looking at? Ayo, bro. I will see what you really do. Like, do you even watch the whole way? If you do, you're a legend. Bro, even the shorts, they are not to do. But we're gonna watch one more. That's like 12 minutes. And that's my favorite one. Probably. Alright. 3 minutes is good. And I'm not lying over that. I'm happy with that. Oh yeah, this was like the truck that came stuck. I'm happy with that. Not too, but I like that. It's at least nothing. Please say I subscribe to this guy. Yes. This is a legend. How the fuck do you even do this? Cool. 2 days ago. That's not long ago. Probably a little bit behind schedule. Or am I crazy? Yes, I'm crazy. Bro, how the fuck do you even remind that? So yeah, so let me just mute myself for a quick. Done. I just had to fart. Alright, let's see. So, I'll be watching one more. I might. Let's go back. But this is W guy for subscribing to me. Look how many subscribers he has. That's much. Oh yes. Thank you for that. This is a long time ago. Fallout W Fallout. Like, that's long ago. Like, I don't know how you even translate. Like, cool is this shit. And then my name. And it's just like, wow, you know that? Wow. This is a friend for me. That's cool. Right, one more. And then I'm gonna end it. No, not in real life, but end of it. Because I have to make 2 more because I'm a little bit late on schedule. Because I want to react on another channel of mine. And Alright, I'm gonna skip a little bit through this. Because I'm making myself... Oh yeah, this is a car from my neighbor and it burned down. Not too long ago. Sadly, because some people just destroyed it. I'm gonna make a screenshot and send it to my friends real quick. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Alright. Like... there. And then... perfect. Let me just hide my screen real quick. Go. What the fuck? Wait, let me just see. Hope. Let's see if you can get an angle. This is just like... Alright, I'm gonna search up the plate on this car. PRB. Like, because this is private. Alright. Alright, how was it called? Like, I'll show you it. Because it's burned out. And yes, why not then? Okay. Alright. Yeah, that one is written off, I probably. Turn up the lights in here, baby. I found it. Wow. I'm just leaking it. I'm getting deja vu. $200 fucking kilometers? I don't believe that. 10 seconds to 100 kilometers. I like that car I ride it in. Sorry for the pause, but it's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna just send it to my friend real quick and then we're gonna go through it with it. Perfect. Alright, I'm done here. Not done, but I'm done with the vid. No, actually not. What if I just... You don't care probably about my face, but I care. Wait. It's gonna be very tricky for you guys, but it is actually like this. When I look at this, I'm looking... It's like if you're looking in a mirror, so you have to do it. That car was a W, it was so fast. That car has some memories. Wait. Yeah. That's when the thing was just built. I made that thing built. Like I called them up with my mother's phone and we had to get like 100 houses to... If they all said yes, we can. But if they said no, one of them, we couldn't. I'm so lucky. If I get very popular, I probably have to remove this one. When she pooped, she was like twerking. Like twerking literally. And all right after bags, it was like... This piece is still the same. Yeah, on this row I cannot see any difference. I don't care. If you can see it's twerking. I got some nice shoes. Those leave like... If you just do it with your nose, it was like a whole thing. Zuiver eating. Do I stand on it or do I put it between my thighs? One of those. How dumb I am. I got it. And I put them between my thighs. True. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh. Wait. Alright. When I was like small, I like got a bag. Done. I just now do like done. Because then you get an airtight seal and work like when I was small I had like a group where I was on, and every morning when we had to go to something we had to make a slice for us. For me, you can like choose what you want on it, not something too crazy like you cannot make pizza or or something. You cannot make like something out of the way, just if you know what I mean, just simple breakfast. You have to like, and then you will eat it there, but then you have to make one you get with you, so you can choose how much you want. You maximum was like 4, I think, so you can choose how much you want, and then you can just put it in the thing. So yes. And it was very fun to do. You can just I hated it always, but it was like you have to count it right here, picks the bread up, places it on. I always get cheese with like a ball. I like a round thing. Like I don't know how you call it, but a ball. We call it in the Netherlands, bolletje. But yes, that's how. And then we just put it in a bag, like just literally turn it very hard till you have to like these two thingies. Let me see if I have something to do it. I have. Like you have then like 2 of these. One like sticking out, and so you just get those things like this, and then just do a thing. But I'm not making one right now because I need that still. It's like when I become a professional, I have a whole full surround setup on that, and I'm gonna install it onto it if you want. First, I'm gonna do a sleep stream, but you just baggy, like do it like this. One of the most airtight seals you can have. And we always used to blow it up like turn it around, like just turn it around, and then like when you got there, you just and then like you could hear like this, and it was so satisfying always. But yes, let's go through with it. Morning energy. Let me just turn up the volume a little bit. Done. So yes. Uh, yes, so yes.
Wat was je zeggen?
So this is like so cool to watch actually. Back in the day where I had to have somebody to walk with me,
Mag je mij zeggen?
like a babysitter.
Ga je de video afsluiten? Hij is
No.
8 minuten bijna.
Did I just literally talk back to her?
Afsluiten? Hij is 8 minuten bijna.
Bruh, that was mean.
Neem je daar wel puk over?
Almost forgot. I said like, shut your mouth. We all did that. It's like, run as fast as you can. Oh, hey, hey. Back when I was a innocent child. Wait, let me just check something real quick. Oh yeah, now I just do like go a little bit back where the like that car from my friend was it got on fire. No, I might see it on cam. And if I will show you. Cool cinematic shot. Think she's hiding from me. I did not plan this with her, so you know. I think it's just her doing. Like when you are when you are looking at some professional photos and you see that background blur or the blur. Yeah, if it's free, I'm taking it, so you know. It's not my mother, so you know. Me literally looking at, hey, that's some tasting
Kan je
stuff.
video afsluiten?
Just ignoring her. Wow. That was it. Oh, I'm gonna watch this and I might react to some other stuff. Yeah, have a good night. You know what, I'm gonna look at this one, but I'm not gonna give any shit for it.
So how are you feeling?
Pretty sad, to be honest. This sauna's taken me 4 weeks to build and the worst thing imaginable has happened to it.
Recently, I spent £10,000 on this home sauna, and once the excitement wore off, I realised I was thousands of pounds in the mud. But I'm about to get all of that money back. But Jay, how? By building my own out of 3 wooden pallets I found on the Facebook marketplace.
I'm attempting to build a fully functioning sauna on a £500 budget.
And I'm doing this to prove to myself and all of you watching that looking after your health doesn't always have to come at a heavy cost. But to make sure I don't exceed this budget, I've agreed with my friend Jack that if I spend more than £500, he'll come and rip the whole project down in the middle of the night, meaning all of my hard work will have gone to waste. But before I even start building this thing, I need to figure out 3 major things. Whether this is even possible on a £500 budget, and if so, where to find all the building materials. How to actually structure this sauna in a way that it won't collapse and it'll continue to function over the next few years. And finally, how I'm going to heat this thing. So I started by designing what I wanted this thing to look like. To do this, I generated a few ideas with AI before making a 3D model to get the size and scale I needed for the build. This gave me a rough idea of how many wooden pallets I was going to need and just how long this was going to take. Speaking of pallets, step 2 was to go out and collect some free pallets. Jack has found some for free on the Facebook marketplace, so I'm guessing these are the first ones that we're collecting, but it's still not enough. Majority of the day is going to be spent literally driving around, stopping outside of shops, warehouses, trading estates, seeing if there's any pallets that anyone is flogging. Over the course of the day, we managed to secure ourselves 25 wooden pallets, which sounds like a lot, but according to the 3D model I did earlier, that's only enough for the floor and the walls, not the roof. But we'll deal with that problem a little later. The next job was figuring out exactly where the sauna was going to live in my garden, and this is where we ran into our first major problem. Over the years of making YouTube videos, my garden has become a bit of a mess. It's been neglected and it's become overgrown and filled with years and years worth of mouldy scrap and leftover boxes. And it almost put an end to this entire project before it even started. But one night, when I was feeling a little down about the situation, I started to scroll through some of my old photos and it reminded me exactly why I'm doing this in the first place. Growing up, my health was never really a priority. I never exercised, I ate fast food all the time, and the benefits of things like ice baths and saunas were completely foreign to me. And that carried into my adult life, which led to me feeling really unhappy with the way I looked and the way I felt on a daily basis. But then, I discovered boxing. I began exercising every day and turned my life around, but using a sauna every day was a major key to helping me get into the shape that I wanted. But I spent thousands on sauna sessions, and I want to prove to you all that you can experience the same health benefits for a fraction of the cost. So, with my newfound motivation for this project, I got myself back to work. I'd say that trailer's been there for like 3 years and the wheels are completely stuck, and there's only one way to get it out. Here we go! Let's go! Now how wedged that was! We should be good to start leveling our ground in step 2, which is to completely level this floor. Let's do this. I'm changing my occupation, you know. I'm gonna be a f***ing road digger. see how many likes Jack just got this video with that sledgehammer? I want you to hit that like button harder than he just sledgehammered it, alright?
I hit the edge of it.
So this isn't in the budget of the sauna. Okay, I'd just like to put that out there. You don't need to go smashing up GoPros. After the concrete was bagged up and ready to go, I was left with one large rectangular shaped problem in my building area where the concrete originally was. I decided there were two possible options here. I could either raise the ground and level out the hole, which would cost me the price of a few bags of dirt, or I could lower the ground around the hole and save some money to fit nicely within the budget. So we grabbed our shovels and got to work. And finally, after 2 days of just preparing the ground, I was left with this. It's time to start building the foundations to our sauna. But it can't look like this. As you can see, the ground is still nowhere near level. And if we can't fix this, our sauna won't be structurally sound, which could lead to major problems in the future. So, the first job was to grab spray paint and mark out the area I want the sauna to be in. This way, I'll know where to place my breeze blocks to build the solid foundation. For the breeze blocks, I found a bunch of them on Facebook for £1 each. This brings our total budget so far to just £12. So the idea is we need to put breeze blocks on the base of the sauna to help keep a solid foundation. But this floor is super uneven, so we might have to do some digging to maybe sink some of the breeze blocks or maybe raise some of them, depending on how uneven the floor is. We're gonna get the breeze blocks in the floor now, and we're gonna see where we're at in terms of level. Another 3 hours of digging holes and flattening sand later, we're finally ready to get our floor laid down. So now we have all 30 of our wooden pallets for free, by the way. It's now time to start building the floor to our sauna. We've nearly finished building the walls to the sauna. There's 2 more pallets to put on now, which is going to make the sauna whole, basically. The only thing that I'm kind of worried about is the roof and the door. The door is going to need to be completely level so it actually opens on hinges properly. And the roof is going to have to be slanted slightly so water drips off it and falls off the back of it. I'll be completely honest with you. I completely underestimated how hard this was actually going to be. We're on like day 8 right now of trying to build this thing, and it does kind of feel like I'm nowhere near finished, and it's very demotivating. The weather's been terrible, and it's getting to a point now where I'm considering if this was even worth it. But there's one thing that's keeping me going, and that is this. This entire project is a warm-up phase for something even bigger, and I'll tell you about it in just a second. But before I get into that, I've got to crack on with the rest of today's building process. I've got to cut down support beams to the floor and slot those into place. Then we have to cut the wall insulation to size and slot those inside the walls like a big game of Tetris. And after that, we need to insulate the floor to make sure it's 100% heat resistant. This is the most important part of this entire project, because without insulation, this thing is going to lose heat and it's not going to be a sauna.
Do you reckon anyone has ever used marshmallows as insulation to a house? Might actually be a little experiment I might do for a short, you know.
And once that's all done and out the way, I then need to offload some fresh pallets and draw them together to make the roof panels. Right, so we're at the stage now where we've got to get the roof on. A little bit of a problem. We've had to screw pallets together, but that's not enough to support the weight of, let's say it rains one day, the weight of the water on the roof. Probably going to push it through. So we're going to have to create a little support beam that runs through the middle of the ceiling that supports the pallets, basically. It should give us a rock solid ceiling. So out of pallets, we've made this thing actually feel indestructible.
If you could see the spirit level right now, guys, we've actually nailed it, no pun intended. Didn't even use the nail gun, you know what the fuck. Should we do like a burn test at the end where like we just throw Molotovs at it?
This was a joke, but I feel like I just manifested something huge by saying this. Just wait till you see the end of this video. You'll see exactly what I mean. I'm an idiot, man. Day 12 was probably the most testing day so far. The weather was relentless, and because we were working on the roof, there was nowhere to hide. It was super demotivating. But then I remembered something. Remember earlier when I said this? This entire project is a warm-up phase for something even bigger. Well, we're currently 28,937 subscribers away from hitting 2 million subs. And when we hit 2 million, I'll I'll build a fully functioning log cabin in the middle of the woods, just like this one, and I'll live in it for 10 days straight. And for every 1,000 subscribers that this video gets, I'll invite one of you to join me in the log cabin for a massive party for that video. So if this video gets 32,000 subscribers, that means 32 of you will be invited to be part of my next video.
We're covering the entire roof of the sauna with this, basically shed roofing essentially. It's finally starting to look like something here, like with all the insulation, the roofing on, and the cladding on the roof. This is honestly, it's starting to look like what it can finally be.
By day 13, we started to work on the inside, and we spent a few hours framing out the 2 layers of bench seating. And speaking of MDF, this was one of only a few times that we used wood that wasn't scrap. We actually got it from B&Q along with the timber that we used for the seating.
These are £3.47, which is perfect because I'm going to need a load of these to basically support the seating area in the sauna.
Don't worry though, I've been keeping track of the cost of this whole build along the way, and I'll reveal the full cost breakdown at the end of this video, and trust me, you'll be shocked at just how cheap this actually was.
Bro, that's rock solid. I feel like we've overdone it. Yeah. You can easily seat like 5-6 people along here, no problem. So this is the higher layer of seating. The next step is to do the lower layer of seating. That is the foundations to the lower level of seating complete. It actually looks like a sauna. Like I said earlier, we've got 2 levels to it. So this is like the moderate heat level, the one that Jack sat on. And I'm sat on the extreme heat version of the sauna.
We worked into the night, paneling the floor, the walls, the seats, and the ceiling. And this is what we're left with. Would you believe me if I told you that even the inside of this sauna is almost entirely made from recycled pallet wood? To decorate the inside of this thing, we actually took apart wooden pallets, 1 plank at a time. And just to prove that this thing is made entirely from pallets, look at all these little stamps from the companies that used them previously. But 2 questions still remain. How much did it cost, and does it actually work? Well, this process was a lot cheaper than you'd think, and it cost a grand total of £492.24. I'm not even kidding. It actually costs less than £500 to build a sauna in my back garden. Which proves with enough time and persistence, you could build this exact sauna.
No, this can't be happening, this can't be happening. No, oh my God, no.
It's gonna set the neighbour's garden on fire. As soon as it catches on fire.
Oh my God! Oh, no, it's too big, bro. Oh, no.
Call the fire brigade, bro. Call the fire brigade.
What have we done? What have we done? We got a sauna for cheap, and what you can see right now is the outcome of doing it the cheap way. It was not worth it. I do not advise anybody do this. I'll see you in the next video with something a lot more safe.
On problems, I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted.